Hey everyone, it's your favorite niche internet micro-celebrity, some chocolate-covered homosexual femboy who probably doesn't look anything like his character. What the fuck? Where have I been? So, first things first, I want to say thanks for 200 subscribers. It really means a lot to me that you people subscribe to some corny-ass scrub off some corner of the internet. Whether you're here for my unhinged tirades.
Speaking of climate change, when is Mr. Diehard gonna start thinking about some underwear change? Am I right, ladies?
Or my amateur career in voiceover.
Oh shit, here comes Yendo again.
Hi, Nicolate. Or just for me being me.
Have every molecule.
So, going forward, I wanted to discuss the future of my channel and where I intend to head down going forward. Because I have a lot of things going on in my life and I want to start, getting things back on track. First, I'll have a more updated stream schedule. I've been planning that for a while. It is subject to change for now. It's there and in place for the time being, but it will be, subject to update. So there's that. Follow me on Twitch, please. I do plan to do more live streams there and upload highlights here on YouTube. So let's discuss this. I cleared all of my footage. I plan to actively work on highlights and clip dumps in the future from all my live streams, from playing Guilty Gear and just playing against other people to general funny moments in other games, and like JRPGs like Persona or what have you. I'm still actively looking for work right now, and my living situation has improved. In my personal Discord, I have been a bit open about what my current struggles are, so also follow my Discord, please. This one is a doozy, but it needs to be said. My living situation was absolutely fucked. So, I heard my parents casually mention we may be getting evicted by around August. I was not living in a good space, to put it lightly. I was living in a trash heap. Things are better now, 100%. Here's side-by-side comparison. I was sleeping on the floor in my parents' place for a good chunk of my time back here in California on a yoga mat, surrounded by trash, with cockroaches and spiders crawling all around me. Well, living with my folks, I was under the assumption that they had everything handled and under control, but I clearly knew they were full of shit. My stepdad was $1,000 in debt. $1,000, I believe, was like the least he told me he was in debt, and my mom was leeching off of him for his support. So much so that we slowly got to a point where we could barely afford food. And to my mom, that wasn't enough to her, apparently. She wanted more than what all of us were able to provide. She got used to a safety net. Too used to it. It was a safety net. It wasn't meant to be a permanent thing for her to just rely on. It was something to catch her, to keep her going forward, to pick her back up so she wouldn't fall through the cracks. And now, she doesn't want to crawl back up. She's fine in her little safety net. So, I got tired eventually of just sitting on my ass all day because I was in a catch-22 situation with finding work. I wasn't able to find employment because, well, you either need certification for certain jobs, like basic jobs, such as like working at McDonald's. You need a food handler card sometimes, depending on the position, if you want a more well-paid position, I believe. I would just go out for work and stuff and not get accepted because I lacked the necessary, training and everything. I lacked the funding to even get the necessary training and certifications I would need to even begin work at multiple different places that would pay me very, very well So that way it would be well off. Not well off. Who am I kidding? In California? Really? I would go out, look for work, not get accepted because I lacked the necessary training, experience, you name it. I would have paid for training if it wasn't for bills, rent, utilities, food, everything that I had to ask my friends help. They had to help me with it. I still don't have a real job here in the city I'm at now. I talked to my mom when I was living with her, asked her for help. She couldn't help me. But she said she could. She said that she was on it. And honestly, she had her husband. She had someone to leech off of. She had money. It wasn't her money. But she couldn't help me with work. Her husband couldn't help me with work. But she could help herself to some more liquor. She didn't want to find a job. She felt she didn't need to. She had her husband. I needed a job. I didn't need to rely on someone. I wish I didn't have to, but it's California. What do you expect? California just sucks. My mother. This woman was someone who would move mountains for her babies. Someone strong. Someone who would make the impossible possible. By any means. For her son, for her daughter, for the people she cares about. That was the person she was. And now she's reduced to a sad, antisocial hermit who's probably in her room sipping soju and watching K-dramas all fucking day and all night. I'm sorry, I need a moment. Avoiding her responsibilities as a mother to take care of an 11-year-old girl, my half-sister, to just do whatever the fuck she wanted. But she'll figure something out, I told myself. She'll come through. She will. She won't. And I know this now. I was an idiot and tried to rely on her, and I should have been more self-sufficient and independent. I took what my stepdad does for granted, and honestly, he's stuck himself. He's unable to say no, he's too scared of conflict, even if it'd guarantee him a better life. I honestly wish him the best for everything. I didn't want to leave home. I was perfectly fine living in that fucking shithole, but I wouldn't be able to make any of my dreams come true. I want to be a person who can help people, a person strong enough to do so. And to do that, I had to worry about myself instead of my incompetent parents who grew selfish and cold, bitter to everything around them, spiteful to the world that is just the way it is. I hope, for my sister's sake, because I'm very worried about her, I hope she'll grow up okay and that my stepdad eventually breaks free from my mom, the leech that she is, because she's honestly working that man to death. He can barely see out of one of his eyes. He's literally blind in one of his eyes. He's pushing past 60, and he works double shifts and barely gets like 4 hours in a singular day in most months to be free because he has to find a way to make things work. He has to sleep at his mom's house. His mom's, I want to say she's like old, in her 70s to 80s already. 90s probably. She's an old, small, frail woman. He has to rely on his sister's help and stuff. All because the mother of the household couldn't find work. And whatever. It's not good. It's no way to live, and my friends have taught me that. They've been very, very helpful with me understanding that the way I live is no way to live. People who love you will fight for you, be there for you, no matter what. and they'll overcome and tank whatever comes their way. I want to spread that message, but I'm not strong enough to do it yet. Not yet. Not yet. Worry about yourself first before you worry about others. Everyone tells me that. And I didn't want to listen. Now, I will. I'll work on myself until I can be that person. I want to help more people, and I hope someday someone out there remembers whatever small act of kindness I did just to help them. That was a big relief to get this off my chest, honestly. And I'm going off script right now. And honestly, being here, being in the city, the actual city where the industry where I want to work in is just flourishing. It's where all the work is, everything. Just standing in this booth, standing in my friend's booth that he let me borrow to record the lines for this video. It's I don't know how many times I can say thank you for that. I don't know how many times I can tell him, like, thank you, you've saved me. I had a lot more I wanted to say here, but I don't really have anything else to say except just thank you to my friend. Thank you so much. Thanks. He's a good person. He's dealing with whatever problems he's got. Everyone's got their own shit, right? And honestly, I'm gonna support that man until like the day I die, I think. I trust him. 100%. Good person. I have another friend. Got two guys here who are looking out for me. I'm looking out for them. Taking it day by day. Back to the script. So, going forward, I'll set up a schedule. First stream will be at a regular time to all my friends. I'll definitely be probably a bit more free now. Depends on what the schedule demands. If I start finding work, sure, I'll have to prioritize that, but at least y'all know now. And to those just watching this because it showed up in their feed randomly, I just want to tell you one thing. Keep going. No matter what pain you face, no matter what trials and tribulations you're currently suffering through, and whatever agonizing pain you're just in, keep living. Keep on living. Just keep going. You're just down right now, and you'll find your way up from rock bottom. Because I did, and all I had to do was just keep moving forward and keep trying. Life is full of ups and downs like that. As for me, I'll let you know. I got big things planned. People are counting on me to succeed. And people are investing in my success. I will not let them down. That is a promise. Fuck yeah! Woo!